Everything that you experience is you. So when you are identifying as somebody who can't do something, that is what your reality is going to show you. When you identify as someone who things don't work out for, that's what your reality is going to show you. So if you have been the version of yourself who says things are hard for you, things aren't working out for you, manifestation isn't working for you, things are taking too long, I want you to know that those are just identities. Those are identities that you're assuming. And if you continuously assume that identity, that's what your reality is going to continuously look like. So now that you're here, if you haven't done so already, I would love to invite you to come and join the free Discord community that I created, and also grab your free copy of the Manifest My Dream Life ebook. The link for both of those will be in the description below. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I felt like this would be a good video to make because I feel like some of you may have a little bit of issues with how to stay focused while you're affirming, and I can get it, especially if your attention span can be all over the place, or you pay attention to multiple different things at one time, or you just have too many different intrusive thoughts that are coming in. No matter what it is that you're experiencing that is making you feel like it's difficult to focus on your affirmations, I want to give you 3 different techniques or ways that could possibly help you with staying focused and paying attention and just kind of staying on track. So before I even get into those, the first thing that I want to say is stop identifying as somebody who cannot focus on their affirmations. Remember, no matter what it is that we're choosing, we're always choosing something that we're experiencing. You're always in creator mode because that's how powerful you are. So if you're constantly saying, I can't focus on my affirmations, it's so hard for me to focus on my affirmations, it's so hard for me to affirm, it's so hard for me to do this and that, then you have to experience a reality where those things are hard. To make something easy for you, all you have to do is simply shift your mindset. You don't have to work at it. You don't have to practice at it. You don't have to do things 1,000 times. All you have to do is just decide a different story, and therefore your experience will automatically become different. So instead of saying it's so hard for me to focus, from this video moving forward, if that resonates with you, I definitely want you to start saying it is so easy for me to focus on my affirmations. Affirming is so easy for me. Whatever technique I decide to use is so easy for me. And that's how I want you to start talking, because now you're assuming a different identity. Now, let's go ahead and move into the first technique that I want to give you, and it's going to be mirror work. Now, personally, I don't do mirror work a lot, but when I have been in really, really traumatic states of being and I just could not focus on my affirmations because intrusive thoughts are coming in, I have so many feelings and emotions and I'm crying, mirror work helped me so much because I will go stand in the mirror. And even though I'm crying my eyes out and red as a cherry, I am sitting in the mirror and I'm saying my affirmations out loud to myself, whatever felt best in that moment, but I'm just looking at myself, staring at myself while I'm saying these affirmations. So I feel like as you are standing there looking at yourself, it's like you're holding yourself accountable. It's you speaking to you. You're speaking to yourself. So whatever it is that you're affirming, whatever it is that you're manifesting, when you stand in the mirror and you do that mirror work, you're just talking to yourself. You're telling yourself you have this thing. You're talking like, yes, we have this. This is our reality. This is our truth. I know that I'm a powerful creator. Like, we got this, whatever, however it feels comfortable for you. So what you can do is you could set like a 5-minute timer. Start with a 5-minute timer and just for those 5 minutes, do your affirmations nonstop. Just do your affirmations. And when the timer goes off, if you feel the need to continue and go more, then add more 5 minutes to the timer. If you want, you can start off with 10 minutes. You can do 30 minutes. There's no limit to how long you can do mirror work, but start off with something that is reasonable for you. So if you've never done it before and your attention span is all over the place, don't set a 30-minute timer. Don't try to do that to yourself. Start off with something like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even a minute. If 5 minutes sounds too long, then do a minute and stand there and do your affirmations and just talk to yourself. The next technique that I want to give you is one that I personally like because it helps me a lot whenever I need to focus, and that is just to use a counter app. So you can take a counter app, you can download it off of your phone. You just go into your app store, your Google Play Store, and type in counter app, and it's going to give you so many different apps that you can download, and all it is just a counter. So as you tap it, it is keeping you grounded. It is keeping you focused. And yes, it tallies up the amount of times that you say the affirmations, but I'm not saying use a counter app to count your affirmations, because that can cause resistance in itself. That can cause stress and worry and anxiety, especially if you're trying to get to a certain number of affirmations and then you feel like your reality hasn't showed you what you want to see in that time frame. No, you're only using the counter app to keep you focused, because it's something about you having to do this little motion of tapping, right? You're just tapping, tapping, tapping as you affirm. It's something about you having to do that that keeps you focused. So your mind can't wander off, because it's something that is physically keeping you grounded. It's a physical action that you have to take. Once I saw somebody explain in another country how they have either beads that they sit with while they're in meditation and doing their mantra, or they use like the knuckles on their hand, and as they say their mantra, they're touching the different points of their body like that, or they're using the beads, and every time they say the mantra, they're moving the bead over. It's just to me, it's a form of accountability. It's something that is keeping you grounded. So that's another option that you can do. It definitely helps as when you are needing to focus and you just need to be grounded and remain focused on whatever affirmation that you are affirming for. And then the last technique that I'm going to give you is also another personal favorite of mine, which I have been doing a lot more lately, is recording your affirmations on an app like the Parrot app and allowing them to just replay on loop all day long. So what I'll do is I'll record one affirmation, because I don't want 2, 3, and 10 different affirmations to affirm. No, I just want one, because it makes it so much easier for me to focus, for me to stay on track, instead of trying to keep up with this full long sentence. So I'll do one affirmation and I'll record it, and then I'll put one earphone in. So if you have earbuds, you can put one in your ear. You don't have to put two. Put one in your ear and just allow it to play all day. And then what I do is, like, when that earbud loses battery, then I'll just stick the other one in and then just go let it play, let it play, let it play. So what happens is, my theory, I personally believe your subconscious is always absorbing. It's always listening, no matter what. So when you have your affirmations playing in your ear, even if you're having a conversation with somebody and you're talking, your subconscious can still hear those affirmations being played in your ear. And when you reach a point where you're not talking to people anymore and you have quiet time within your mind, naturally you just start affirming along with the audio. And that's beautiful, because now you're mentally, consciously thinking about the desire. So it's almost like a little track that's running in your mind, and it's keeping you accountable. It's holding you accountable. It's keeping you aligned. And then when you have a moment to think, you're naturally going to start thinking about what you're hearing. Like, it makes sense to me. If anybody else has done it, please leave a comment down below, especially if you have just listened to your affirmations and manifested something from just listening to them. Please leave your success story down below if you don't mind, because I would love for people to listen to that, because it just works, you know what I mean? And it just keeps you accountable and it keeps you consistent. So if you have had issues or notice that you are having trouble trying to stay focused while you're affirming, try these 3 different things. Try one of these 3. Let me know if it works. If anybody else has any other recommendations of how you stay focused while you're affirming, how you're able to stay on track, please leave that down below as well in the comments. And the last thing that I want to say before we end this video is, everything is you, okay? Everything is you, your identity, who you believe that you are, your assumptions, your dominant beliefs, like everything, okay? Everything that you experience is you. So when you are identifying as somebody who can't do something, that is what your reality is going to show you. When you identify as someone who things don't work out for, that's what your reality is going to show you. So if you have been the version of yourself who says things are hard for you, things aren't working out for you, manifestation isn't working for you, things are taking too long, I want you to know that those are just identities. Those are identities that you're assuming. And if you continuously assume that identity, that's what your reality is going to continuously look like. So from this video moving forward, if that has been your identity, I want you to have that slight shift, and I want you to start telling yourself how easy it is to manifest whatever it is that you're wanting. Manifestation is so easy for you, okay? Nothing is hard for you. Everything in your life is so easy. It's so easy for you to stay focused. It's so easy for you to affirm. It's so easy for you to do anything that you desire, okay? If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. If you would like guidance or assistance with your manifestations, I would love to help you. I do offer phone and email coaching, and the link is going to be in the description below. If you are interested in group coaching, I also do that through YouTube and Patreon. Or if you are interested in shifting who you are, shifting your identity, and consistently showing up every day as the version of yourself who has what you want, I created a 30-day consistency and discipline workshop that was created to hold you accountable and showing up as the version of yourself who has exactly what you want every single day. So you pick one desire, you start the workshop, and it unlocks one day at a time at the same time every single day. You can start it whenever you want to, just because if you purchase it today, you don't have to start it until whenever you're ready. And once you start it, hold yourself accountable to show up for yourself for the next 30 days or whatever you're able to do. And it's really designed to really get you motivated, to keep you in alignment with that version of you who has what you want. There's different activities, reflection prompts, journal prompts. We have a Discord community as well that you can keep updated with. So there's lots of good stuff that comes with the workshop. So if you're interested in any of those things, again, the link is going to be in the description below. Other than that, if you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Creators Room. If this is your first time being here, on my videos, I have been dropping an Easter egg at the end of the videos where I drop a small gem and then an affirmation for you to put in the comments, just like a little added bonus for you watching the video all the way through. So since we talked about being focused, okay, I want to touch on the fact that there is so much power in the now moment. Everything literally is happening right now, right now, right now, right now. So that means there's really no past and there's really no future. Everything is just in the now moment. We just perceive things to happen in the past and we perceive things to happen in the future. But everything exists only in the now moment. That's why you're able to instantly manifest and you're able to create anything in your experience that you desire, because technically creation is finished. Everything is already made, ready, available, existing. It's just waiting for you to pull it from your imagination and put it into your physical reality. So with that little bit of information, I want you to assume that focused affirming is so easy for you right now. Focused affirming is so easy for you right now. It is so easy for you to stay focused right now. Right now, I want you to tell that to yourself. I want you to really just meditate on that thought. Like, just meditate on it for a little bit. Tell it to yourself. Keep telling it to yourself. Your feelings will change, but not only will your feelings change, actually how you perceive life and what you're experiencing will also change too. So the affirmation that I want to leave you with is, I am the version who gets exactly what I want. I am the version who gets exactly what I want. And you can also add right now at the end of it if you want to. So I am the version who gets exactly what I want right now. Period. Decide that you're that version. Decide that that's who you are. Decide that that's your identity. And then I want you to drop it down in the comments for me below. Okay? I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.